Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Marquita here. First off, apologies that this did not make it up on Sunday. This is typically my Sunday house growing plant updates, and I did take the footage that I wanted for this um, video, but I did not have a chance to do the editing. A friend of mine spent the night because she, came down to drop her daughter off for summer camp, and she was like, instead of driving back, late in the evening because she lives about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away. She was like, hey, can I stay over at your place? Sure. So I didn't get to get any editing done um, on Sunday, but I did get the footage for you guys. And I also have some things I'm going to share with you first, and then we'll hop into the houseplant and balcony and Aerogarden growth updates. So Target, like I mentioned before in the last video, Target is having a sale on their garden stuff, or really it's markdown clearance, clearing out their garden and outdoor items. So if you're looking for furniture is on sale, a lot of things are 50% or more off. And as you know, last time I picked up a seed kit from a company called Spade to Fork, and that was the herbal tea kit that I mentioned. And I said that those kits were half off. They were originally $24.99, and they were half off, marked down to $12.49. And so there's like four other kits, or four total kits. And so I went back and picked up two other kits. So I'm going to show those to you as well. And a couple other things I picked up. So let's go ahead and jump into those, starting with just something really, really basic, and that is water bottles. Now, these may or may not be used for the garden or for my garden and plant stuff, but they were in that section because a lot of people use these for like misting plants, especially house plants. If you want to spray them off from time to time, they do get dusty like anything else in a house. They do need to be, sometimes the leaves and things can get dusty depending on where they're located. So they do have these nice, good sized water bottles. These are actually 17-ounce water bottles, and in my opinion, you can never have too many water bottles. I use them for hair, and just for other things around the house, cleaning and all that. So these are just basic room essentials, which is Target's brand, or one of Target's brands, in-house brands. And these are typically $3, but they were half off, or one of these was half off, and it's $1.50. So they were marked down because I didn't realize after I had paid for them that one of them didn't ring up half off, but they're originally $3. One of them is ringing up for $1.50. So they should be half off at this point because they were over in the garden section. So now let's get into the seed kits. Oh, can't pick it up. And again, this company is called Spade to Fork. And so I showed the herbal tea kit in the last video, so I'll go ahead and link that at the end of this so you can check it out if you're interested. But this one is the culinary herbs seed kit. These are organic home garden kits. I would recommend these if you are new to gardening or you want very low maintenance gardening. Maybe you are also in an apartment or somewhere maybe you don't have an outdoor space, but you have like nice windows, because all these really need is some good light. And you can even probably do grow lights if you don't have a place that gets good sun in terms of windows and whatnot. But these are USDA organic and certified organic. The culinary herbs kit contains basil, cilantro, parsley, sage, and thyme. And just like the other kit before, I'm not going to unbox these because I did that in the other one. So again, I'll uh, tag that video so that you can check it out if you want to see what it really looks like when it's unboxed. But it comes with all of the same things. You get your peat pots, you get the soil disc, the tubes with the seeds, the marker labels, which are really nice. They're wooden marker labels, and it comes with a lot of detailed instructions. So even if you're a novice and you're just like, hey, I want to try my hand at growing something this year, this kit comes with everything you need to get started. And just a little bit about the company. It is called Spade to Fork, and it's a small business. So if you're someone who's very into supporting small businesses, you would like to support this company here. And they are based out of Oregon, the state of Oregon. So that's the first one. And then the second one that I got was the garden salsa kit. Now, I wasn't sure, and here's the price for confirmation. Here you can see the clearance sticker. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this one or not because I don't typically enjoy dealing with tomatoes, just because I don't like things that need a support gate. It can be annoying at times, but I was like, why not? Now they did still have, I think, two other kits that I didn't pick up. One was the edible flower kit. And so it had flowers that you can actually grow, and they are like regular flowers, but you can also eat them. So that was one kit that I didn't pick up. And there was one other one. I want to say it was another like herb or something else kit I didn't pick up as well, because I figured I could get the same thing either from Lowe's or Aerogarden in terms of the items that it grew. But the garden salsa kit contains things that you would need to create or make your own salsa, like for chips and salsa. And so here you have two different types of tomatoes. You got cherry tomato, San Marzano tomato, jalapeno peppers, cilantro, and green onion. And again, same things come with it. So now I have a total of three kits from this company. I think I'm going to wait until next year. The kits from the expiration dates, everything should be good until like the end of next year, like 2025. So I definitely have time to wait and hold off and grow these next season if I want to. The last thing that I got from this company, which I think is actually a really good deal, is also a garden tool set. Now, I do already have a little shovel that I purchased from like Dollar Tree actually, but this one is called the Forever Hand Trowel and Cultivator. And as you can see, it was also a half off item. So it is originally $29.99 and it's marked down to $14.99 with the sale. And the reviews were great on this. And this was designed to last. It's made of solid cast aluminum with no rivets and no weak joints. So it's also not supposed to rust, and it has ergonomic handles that will fit comfortably in your hand, and they also include leather hanging straps. So if you're someone that maybe you have a tool shed or you have a little section or somewhere on your wall whatnot that you hang your tools, this does have the little hanging belt to be able to do that. And this has some good weight to it, and that's why they're called like the Forever Hand Trowel and Cultivator. And this is also an eco-friendly company as well. This packaging is 100% plastic free. That includes the tools. So if you like small businesses, family-owned businesses, eco-friendly businesses, Spade the Fork meets all of those requirements. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. Love to be, but I'm not. But just so you know, they had a lot of their things in Target. And I want to say this was their first time, like they just made this deal. So this is kind of their intro into Target. So feel free to check them out and support them. And hopefully they'll continue to have, items in Target. And the last thing that I have that really can be used for probably many things, not just gardening, but a lot of people, especially people who have small spaces like balconies or just maybe a back porch or something, you don't have like an in-ground situation or a big enough space to really put too many things. These buckets. So I'm gonna move back so you can see it. These buckets, a lot of people use this for gardening options. Low, you can get blue ones from Lowe's that have their names on them, but these are on sale currently at Target for $4.99. Or I'm sorry, that's the regular price is $4.99. And because they were part of the one of the promos that Target was running, it was 15% off. Like, you know how they have the Target Circle deals? It was a 15% off Target Circle deal that applied to this particular item as well. And so I paid $4.25 for it, and I got three of them. Mainly because I thought they were cute, and then with the price, I wanted them, but I knew that I could grow, and I may still grow. I don't know if I'll use them this year for growing, but you know how when things go viral at Target, they get missing and then they never come back. So I wanted to make sure that I picked some up just to have them whenever I'm ready to use them. They are also BPA free, so that's always a great thing when we're talking about plastic, and that's what they're made of. They are plastic here. This is a 5-gallon bucket, if you're wondering. And so I'm thinking about whether or not I want to um, grow something in there or start growing something in there this time or not. But either way, I just want to show this to you guys as well for those who may be thinking about or have ever thought about kind of like container gardening, or you want to try the bucket method there. And so now let's go ahead and get into the house plans, the Aerogarden, and the balcony update. All right, y'all. Here we have Starting with my house plants, we'll check on the house plants and how the propagation station is going. I may or may not have outdoor footage of the garden balcony just because the walls are back. They're fluttering around. They're not just like hanging out there, but they are back and out. And it's a beautiful day, so I think that's why they came back. I hadn't seen them in a few days, but I was actually about to go out to get some footage for you guys, and then I saw them buzzing back around. So I'll try to get out there during the daylight so I can get some good light footage. But if not, you might see a separate short, or if I do get out there, you'll see it at the end. But let's get into what's going on inside today. So first we'll start with the Camille plant. Again, I'm in Richmond, Virginia, so down in the South. It is The weather has been very warm and humid, which a lot of these plants that you see sitting here in my window love. And they are getting so much sun, and the growth is definitely showing because of that. So here we have the Camille plant I showed you guys last week. Look at all the new leaves. So all these kind of rolled up looking leaves, we have at least four. So there's one, two, let's see, on mine, I see three and four. Um, So those are coming in, and those are going to be big, as you can see. And then I think there's like a smaller one coming in, like down here. There's a little roll. So that's always a good sign when you see new leaves coming for a lot of plants. The summertime, spring and summer are their active or most active times when they grow the most. And show you the most growth, the most progress. So this is no exception. It is in the window getting lots of light. It loves the light, as you can see. It kind of pulls or leans toward the light. The croton plant is also another one of those plants that absolutely loves hot and humid conditions. It's actually a plant that's kind of like a tropical plant, so it's used to growing in its natural environment in a tropical climate. All of those solid green leaves are new leaves that are coming in because they don't have their color yet. You can see it's starting to form, but here's some more back here as well. So we have about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new leaves that have come in. So once it's started growing, it has been going nonstop. So I'm loving that. The aloe, you guys remember I repotted it. It wasn't a different type of self-watering with like the clear bottom like the other one, but I put it in a larger pot, which does have a water self-watering component. So it's doing well here, and it gave it more space to grow. So I'm liking it. It seems to be more balanced in this pot here. And as you can see, it has both new and old pups coming in. The other aloe also enjoying the window here has sprouted off quite a bit, as you can see. And that's my chocolate waffle plant here, and the snow white waffle plant. Also enjoying the sun. This is a golden pothos that you guys know I did the chopping prop from. As you can see, it's continuing to grow. The vines look a lot better. I did tie it up on the moss pole a little bit, so that leaf has come in at the very top. That was a new leaf when I first did the transition, so it's starting to form. So the leaves are doing okay. It seems to be adjusting well to its new position and way of life. So let's hop over to the propagation station, which I'm really excited to show you guys because the roots have been rooting. So you're kind of seeing a reflection. I'll try and get the best angles, but you can see here all of that. That is a root, the entire thing. So these plants are almost, or these chopped pieces, are pretty much about ready for soil. Here, this one did multiples. There are multiple nodes on this one. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 roots sprouting there. This one, the root is facing the other way, so it's a little bit harder to see from this angle, but it is sprouting a root. And this one as well has one that's up near the top. You can probably see it a little bit up there. So yeah, they are growing roots. Things are happening. At least 2 of them are probably ready to go soon in the next couple of days. So I will probably plant them in soil um, sometime next week. So maybe in the next how it's growing, you will see their new relocation. Now, where I'm going to put them, I have no idea because I don't have any room for 4 more pothos. I wouldn't mind giving one away or a couple away to my friends, but we'll have to see. So that's pretty much everything that's going on the inside. Oh, the Aerogardens as well. And also this Manjula, I don't know if I showed you since I propped her up as well on a moss pole, but she's doing lovely. Look at all that. And those are new leaves up here. You can see the kind of shinier leaves coming in. And this is a slow growing plant. So I've had it for some years. So compared to my other like pothos, the Manjula pothos is a slower growing plant, but it's thriving just like the rest. And look at that. I love the color it's giving. And I wish I could show you guys the wasp that's like stopping me at the door, by the way. Yeah, the Manjula is giving. And also I do show this one on a regular basis, but I love my Brazil philo. Like look at what she does. All right, so last you can see out my window. Maybe if I put the blinds up, but you can see that pepper. Hopefully it will focus. That pepper is there. It's still coming along. You can see that dangling. Um, and also let's see if we can move this out of the way. Give you guys a view. There we go. So you can see what I'm hearing to go out there. Here is the peas are at the farthest, closest to the camera in the raised garden bed, and the other two with the taller sprouts, those are my Jack Little pumpkins. But the peas are coming right along. You can see the rosemary and mint plants there. I'll give you a better view of the chili pepper that's coming in right there. Lemon balm, chocolate mint, and then spearmint and peppermint on the bottom, along with rosemary. So you can see all the outdoor plants are doing what they need to do. I watered them last night, so they're not as thirsty. Let's say me trip outside. Here's my peace lily since it's right here, and lots of new leaves here. And then we're gonna journey over. So here's my Aerogarden right now. I have my lettuce, romaine, just romaine here, and that's coming in. And then here I just started a new one. I talked to you guys about it last time. It's only been going for like 3 days, so it's nothing really to show yet. But as you can see, I did a half and half. There's 6 slots in this one. This is the Aerogarden Harvest Elite Slim. And so this one holds 6 pods at a time. So I did half spinach, half kale. These are all from seed, meaning that I use the grow your own, where I put my own seed from a seed packet in here. So we'll see. We know that the spinach wasn't successful in the other Aerogarden. So I said, let me see if it's the whole pack or if I just had a couple of duds. So I tried 3 more spinach and I tried kale this time. So actually, oh, look, there's a little, the kale is poking his head up. You can see a little green there. There's some kale. Trying to zoom in there. There's kale leaves coming in. And there's something down there. So we know that the kale is successful. I don't think spinach has started. Oh, it looks like there's a little something down there. In that one, this one's too foggy from this angle. And I'm not seeing anything on this one, but this one looked like it was something down in there. A little speck of green, but at least we know the kale is going to be successful so far. Looks that way. So after just 3 days, we have some kale growth. So that's all I have for the house plants and balcony gardens, since I was able to give you guys a little peek inside that. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, because as you see, I have plenty of things still growing. See you next time.